I was asked to test and review the Ankway solar LED lights. They come in this box that looks very Christmas-like, and you'll see why in just a minute. So let's go set these up and see how they work. The string of lights has 72 feet of lights, which is, I think, a pretty significant amount. And I'll have to see how long this non-lit section is that goes from the panel to the lights themselves. Now the panel is just a basic solar panel, waterproof of course. On the bottom it's got the place to attach to the stake, power on off, and mode. The stake comes in two parts so it can fit in the box. You simply slide that together. Up here it's got the connection for the panel and a little screw that allows you to tilt into the sun. I'm here inside my garden, which each side is 40 foot long. I figured this would be an ideal place to test out the length of these and see how well they work. Now you probably have these on a Christmas tree or wrapped around a banister or some kind of wrapping situation, but I wanted to see them all spread out, so I'm going to use the tops of the garden fence here. So let's go ahead and install this and then let it charge, and later on this evening we'll see how well it works. I expect most people to be installing these during the winter time for Christmas, so I've got the spike here facing the sun, which is very low in the sky right now. So I'm going to tilt this so that it's facing flat to the sun, so that the solar panel can be attached. Now I'm going to attach the solar panel, so it's just going to slide down on this tab. Okay, and now I can adjust the screw here to make sure that it is facing the sun. Now it's about 12 o'clock here, 11:20, so the sun's going to pass in this direction. So we'll get the most sun at this point right here. Now to get these up to the fence posts, it's got a little twist tie here. I'm going to loosen this, and that will give us that cord for getting up to the top that's not lit. The non-lit section of cord, I would say, is somewhere around 7 foot tall. I'm going to take the lights and just wrap them around the end of this post here. And then I'm going to unravel them along the length of the top of the posts, and that way this evening when it's dark out we'll be able to see how bright these are. My initial thoughts on setup is that it's fairly simple, a little bit tedious unwrapping these, but at least they're not tangled yet, at least, so that is a plus. I'm also going to be showing the takedown of these lights here in the same test and review, so you'll know how easy it is to put them back up. Hopefully they won't tangle as much as regular Christmas lights, because we all know how annoying that can be. I have finished installing the lights here. They run along the top and go all the way over to the other side over here. Now I've noticed that the 72 feet of light must also include that 7 feet of unlit cord, and the total distance that it traveled here was about 55 feet, because I sagged some and then went around the posts for support. So let's turn this thing on. On the back side of the panel, like I said, there was a power on and off and a mode switch. So I'm going to simply push the power on off one time, and hopefully that will be charging during the daytime here. This panel should be in direct sunlight for the next 5 hours or so, and we'll come back out this evening and see how well these lights work. We'll try out the different modes and hopefully get some nice results. It's 5:45 on November the 15th, so it gets dark pretty early, and the lights have just come on. Now they're on the blink mode, and they do several different things. There's flashing like that, and there's just blinking on and off. So this one definitely has lots of different modes here. Let me zoom in as best I can. Now they're decently bright as far as LED lights go. You can see that full twist around over there. Okay, I'm going to push the on-off button and see how they turn off here. Okay, so that works out well. Alright, so they're on a flash right now. I'm going to push the mode button and see what happens. Nothing happened on that one. Okay, now it's beeping back and forth. Okay, I believe that's constant on. Nope. So obviously there are several different settings in here. There we go, that's constant on. I have the light set to this pulsing mode, and I'm going to time them to see how long they last. They charged probably about 5 hours today, and so we'll just use that as our reference to see how long they stay on this evening. I went to bed around 1 a.m. and the lights were just doing their thing. So from 5:30 to 1, no change. And then I woke up about 5:30 and they were still just blinking away. So definitely will last all night long with that 5-hour charge that was received yesterday. Looks like today is going to be about the same. I thought I would take the same piece of cardboard that these lights came on and see how well they take down. So let's do that now. I'm going to start here at the end. Seems like the best place to start. Now the design of these has the 2 wires that go to each light, and the wires are separate, meaning there's no plastic sheath around them. So I kind of question if that will tangle in the branches of a Christmas tree. Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't seem like there's any real tangling here on the fence post, but Christmas trees and fence posts are certainly a different animal. This is what I mean by the wires are not together. See, they're separate wires in there, which, I mean, it's got to be that way because of the way electricity flows, but it just seems like it would be reasonable to have a sheath on there. Now I guess the individual wire is coated in a plastic, but it just seems like they'd be better together. I'm getting to the end here, and so far there has been 0 tangling. Now the wire is rather small, so I'm not exactly sure how long it will survive being wrapped and rewrapped, but I would imagine at least a couple of years. I'm going to pull this out of the ground, make sure I click the on-off button to turn everything off for storage. Let's see how well the panel comes off the stake here. A little tight, but not too bad. Separate that. Okay. I like these lights. They are nice and bright, and the cord length was nice as well. And I think that solar panel is going to be just the right size to charge these. Now, 2 things I was a little bit concerned about. Those split wires, whether or not they would break apart or get tangled, and also the mode switch. I thought I was messing up or not hitting it well enough, but turns out in the literature it says there are 8 different flashing modes. So I was trying to find solid on, and that's why I was having difficulties, because there are so many modes in there. If you'd like to pick up one of these for yourself, there is a link to the Amazon page in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.